It is here. It is finally here. Finally, the day has come where I'm reacting to another Dimash video. Someone check my pulse, please. It's okay, I'm still alive. Before I get into this video, guys, I just want to have a quick chat about the whole Dimash situation on my channel. So basically, I've done 2 of his videos so far. I've done Your Love and I've done Sinful Passion. Both of them amazing, and both of them obviously performed really well on my channel. Since then, I've had countless, probably thousands of requests to do another Dimash video. And I've been reluctant to do too many of them because there is a couple people that have been like, oh, you're only reacting to him for views and you don't actually care about him, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, I just wanted to come on here and say, first and foremost, I am not doing this for views. I am doing this because it is highly requested and because I genuinely love him and think he's amazing. But I want to know with you guys, like, how often is too often for posting a Dimash video? How often is like too annoying? And how often do you guys want me to be posting his songs? I'm trying to not like overpower my channel with Dimash videos. I'm trying not to annoy people, but then I don't know, people want to see them so bad. I don't know. Can you guys just give me a little bit of a hint on like how often I should be reacting to him, because I just don't want to annoy people, and some people are so freaking easily annoyed, you know? Alright, anyways, I have the ambulance on standby. I have my first aid kit right within reach. So let's get into this video. I am reacting to Dimash Kudaibergen, S.O.S, and he's singing at Slavic Bazaar. Highly, highly, highly requested, so let's get right into it. Before I get into this, guys, I just want to let you know that I have the captions on, and when I download the video and dub it here in post editing, the captions don't come with it for some reason, but I'm just letting you guys know that I am reading the captions.
Обладатель гран-при международного конкурса исполнителей эстрадной песни «Витебск 2015» Димаш Кудайберген, Казахстан.
Oh, look at him in his little suit. So far he's going in and out of a really kind of airy tone, and then he went into the S.O.S and he kind of brought it backwards, so that resonance and that placement was sitting kind of further back towards his head, which is a bit more of an opera technique. But I love how he changes up the texture of his tone while he's singing. I just think, I don't know, it just makes it sound so interesting, doesn't it? Ooh. He has such incredible classical training and placement. It's like that just there. Let's go back to... That is so beautiful sounding. I really love the sound of those high notes, that operatic kind of tone. And I almost feel like sometimes he can sound like 20 different singers in one song, but somehow he blends it together to sound not so chop and changey. It's crazy. I love that melody. Oh my gosh. This is my favorite song of his so far. This has got to be my favorite song. That melody that goes like up through the scale, I love that sound. That is so beautiful. And the fact that he goes right down into not the bottom of his range, but right down into those low notes, and then just travels them all the way up with that really beautiful blend. A lot of singers that maybe haven't had as much training would find it really difficult to blend their lower range and their top range. And that is probably a common issue that a lot of singers have, is that they kind of feel like halfway through they have a break in their registers, and it's like hard to kind of cross that bridge and transition and make it sound really consistent. But he does that so effortlessly. Yes. Really good performance technique there is to start off a song on a stand, sing it really calmly, and then taking that microphone off the stand. It almost creates like a build effect of like something is coming, I'm getting in the zone. That's a bit of a Freddie Mercury thing to do. He kind of reminds me of Freddie Mercury, to be honest. Is that a crazy thing to say? I know he doesn't sound like Freddie Mercury. The way he incorporates opera into pop music and kind of blends them together and creates his own genre in a way. He reminds me a lot of Freddie Mercury in some ways. Very revolutionary. I love those vocal cracks. There it is, that signature Dimash. Oh, so good. I love those notes. That is my favorite. Very clean runs as well. Yes! Woo! So I think that sometimes it actually takes more, these headphones. I sometimes think that it takes more support to deliver those quieter, breathier notes that come straight after a really big line of belting and power. I think those notes that follow that line are often the most difficult, more difficult than the powerful lines. And I really commend people that can just throw their voice into these crazy places and then drop just straight down into this breathy, quiet tone straight afterwards. Because a lot of the time you use so much of your energy, you might be a little bit puffed from using so much air. And to just keep that quiet tone and keep it really steady and not shaky sounding shows a lot of control and a lot of really great technique and support in those notes. I know it sounds crazy, but those quieter notes need just as much support as those loud notes. You might not notice that it's a difficult thing to do, but he delivers that really well in every song that I've listened to of him. There's that same line that I love, but he's belting it this time, or relatively mixing it, but usually it's placed in that really opera mixy kind of head voice place, and it's very different here. It's a lot more strong, a lot more demanding of a presence. Wow, let's listen to to that again. So he just went from a belt and he transitioned in the same note into a mixy head voice really high. And that's a really hard thing to do, is to move registers within the same note. A lot of the time you'll be doing it as you're changing words, so you kind of can anticipate it. But here he did it on the one word or continuous kind of sound. Listen. Love that. Woo! The power in those quiet notes is really insane.
Dimash Kudaibergen, Kazakhstan.
He just gets better and better and better. Isn't it funny how I feel like the more I listen to Dimash, the more I listen to other singers, and I'm like, oh, this is technically kind of boring, isn't it? Even like really technically advanced singers, in comparison to what he can achieve in a song, it just doesn't compare, does it? I would love to know if there's anyone else. I would love to know if there's anyone that can cover his songs the same way that he sings them. If so, please send me their links down below. I want to check them out. I just don't know if that person exists. The technique that Dimash uses in songs, that is not something you are God-given born with. I know that he probably does have a lot of natural talent, more than probably most of us have in our little finger, but I think that majority of what he can do is derived from hard work, because no one just wakes up one day and just has that kind of technique that takes hours upon hours to achieve, and it's very clear that he has put in that work. What is your favorite Dimash song of all time? I would love to know. I think so far this is mine. I know that technically he's done higher notes, longer notes in other songs, but the melody of that song and the way he blended through his whole range, I really just loved that song. I loved that song. That was for sure my favorite, and I really love listening to songs in other languages as well than my own. I just think they sound so beautiful. Anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed this new Dimash video and reaction. I would love to know again how often you want to see these videos and how much is too much, because I just want to pump them out. I just want to listen to all these songs, but I'm holding back so I can give you my live real-time reaction. So let me know if there's any other singers you'd like me to react to, and as always, my links are down below. Check me out on all social medias. I have a website, zarajarvismusic.com, and otherwise I will see you in my next video. Bye.